Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Batman, the Telltale Series. The first episode was on a live stream. I did that earlier today, although the recording will be later, obviously. Or at least you'll be seeing it later. Anyway, yeah, the first episode was a live stream that we did over like 2 hours or so on my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/GuyRemick_live. You can follow me there and you can watch me play video games live and stuff there. But for now, we're going to continue the Let's Play on YouTube. So here is episode 2. Previously on Batman.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
So when we played the first episode, we were trying really hard to make Bruce Wayne the good guy
Don't you know not to
and Batman the
call
bad
a
guy.
animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes.
That's right.
The Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
What a bombshell to end the first episode on. So episode 2, we're going to find out, hopefully, how bad the Waynes were. Or even if they're bad. It could all just be a red herring. But the Waynes didn't become so rich without some dirty hands, I'd assume. This game series adapts to the choices that you make. The story is tailored to how you play. Man, my glasses are weird.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce. I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
You hid this from
How
me.
could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises.
Didn't I say that?
It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
Well, he does dress up as a bat and
Bill greased the wheels of politics.
break people's bones.
Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Yeah, how come you went so long without knowing this?
The papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed.
Oh,
and you
well.
were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you.
That's kind of sweet.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you?
He's the good guy, right?
All I've got, Alfred.
I disagree with it, but we're playing him as the good guy here.
I won't let you down again.
So we're not going to reject Alfred. No way.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
Go chill.
Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
I can imagine.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Well, you can't just look at it 20 years later, Bruce, and then find evidence of something else.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
God,
The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question.
He's a good guy.
Why?
Bruce is a good guy.
My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Was he, though? He'd still be alive.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Let's be innocent.
Can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Yeah, I suppose that we're about to get deep, chat, but you know, when a gun's being pointed at you, I guess the amount of money you have doesn't really matter. So in that moment, like Alfred said, he was just a dad. Oh, that's deep. I don't like that. I don't like being deep. There's something else. Oh, these flyers maybe? The black maybe? The Alfred maybe?
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
I mean, haven't I kind of looked at everything? Hello? Alright, the little square that on the screen that I wasn't looking at. Yeesh.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
That's right, he said in the last episode that he was
It's always so good to me.
he went to go see a stage play of or he went to go see a movie of a masked crusader hero. That maybe gave them the inspiration of Batman, maybe?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this."
Jeez.
And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Definitely not. I think that this is just gonna reveal a bit too much information that he probably doesn't want to remember.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
Oh.
Don't follow me. He's making a mistake.
Oh my god. Jesus. It's always got to be the necklace, eh? You've always got to take the necklace.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug.
It was a
They
hit.
were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
That's a surprise. That is a big surprise. That's a painting. Alright, rude.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong.
I beat him up in a park.
But this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
I appreciate it.
Get that, Harv, okay?
I'm a good guy.
And it means a lot.
Thank you. And we're friends.
I know it does, Bruce.
And nothing could possibly ever happen
Make
to
it
you.
Easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'll tell him.
I'm not
I'll
sure,
tell him.
but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
I wonder, but does that...
Is that a fact?
I suppose they said that they didn't
reason
have
I said
any
yes
records of
was
Thomas in there.
Unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
I don't trust you.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
We're lucky to have him. He's such a hero.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
There's definitely something else going on.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episode 2. God. Guess we did a number on him. The children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
But how
More
close?
than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you hire Chill.
Sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Straight to the point.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Ugh,
I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Watch your mouth.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some answers out of me.
He's like half Batman right now.
Father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it.
Ugh.
Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Fine. I didn't get a choice in it, but fine. God damn, I don't know what to do. I'm the good guy.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
I'm not a murderer.
No,
Bruce Wayne's the good guy.
That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until
I hate you.
Hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
And who did?
Who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh my god.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the fuck?
The bastard had to die.
That really caught me off guard.
Down!
Oh my god.
Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Shit. Well, that would have happened anyway. So, like, if I'm in the headlines again, that wasn't me. I'm gonna get implicated in it.
We are in deep shit.
Yes, yes, we are.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna
I
get
love the
out
glitch on
sooner
his
or later.
cigarette smoke, by the way.
Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
She had like a blue mouth.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating.
I don't know,
Usual.
because
Harvey's right.
I don't think
We
she
need to
did
control
it.
this story, or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ.
Who are they representing?
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
She was drugged.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Sorry, I bite my nails when I'm nervous.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
That's a nifty camera. Oh yeah, she's got a fucking puncture wound in her neck.
Injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Well, what is it, nerd?
Her veins.
See?
Still visible beneath her skin.
That's not normal. Also, I didn't realize you had so many veins
Alfred,
under your
I think I
mouth.
found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
What?
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
So she doesn't remember anything.
What do you remember?
I don't want to tell her what's happened.
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
No, it was
I
real.
believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
Well,
I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've.
did you see
they were a
anyone?
million miles away.
Who did
Did you
it?
see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child.
Doesn't sound like
voice,
Scarecrow.
It was saying something about revolution.
Uh-oh.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Dead.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah,
Not really.
Don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get
Yeah,
back to
we
the
all know
man.
that Bruce is allergic
Gotta
to
believe
forensics.
whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh god, it's you.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
No.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything
What was
about
that cop doing on the stairs?
I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
I'm not talking to
Now
you.
you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
Sorry, I'm not talking to the press.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I'm sorry, but I'm not talking to the press. They'll just they already slandered me with when I said no comment in the last episode, so I'm not gonna do that. No, I don't think I will. I'm not falling for your games. No. It's very red, isn't it? You think you would go for like a blue? Or white,
Either
maybe?
Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
He's got quite a streaming rig.
Let's see what we got.
Got enough monitors.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
It wasn't just
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
I'm really worried that that suit behind him's gonna like come to life.
From him.
Let's just focus on the evidence.
Task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense.
Oh, does it now,
Your
Alfred?
father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
I'm gonna have to figure something out here.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Okay.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Montoya is not our only lead,
As far
actually.
as I know, Montoya
Oswald.
is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Yeah, we need to find Oswald. What did he mean by revolution? Am I just... Alright, this is like... Cool.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Sending a drone out to find him. Wait, what was that? Is that not where he is? Or just part of the signal? Well, there's Arkham. Is he in Arkham? Oh my god, is he in Arkham?
Bring me her head!
Who's her? Please don't be Vicky. It's gonna be Vicky though, isn't it? It's either gonna be her or Selena. Not over there. Over here? Over here?
There you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
Quite a weak signal there. What? He's not at the Skyline Club. Is he at the Skyline Club?
The Skyline Club?
Why is he there?
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh dear. Things are about to get messy. Right, Batman's the bad guy, remember, so I'm gonna have to be quite brutal with him.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything! Ever again.
Are we taking him down? Ooh.
You lot, come check out this office.
This is awesome. It feels like Arkham, like, Asylum.
Where is... I don't know! Please! You can help.
If you miss that, do you just fall? Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I know about the drugs.
Use an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
No, I didn't.
If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. I know.
I don't kill.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider.
Probably true,
As a show
actually,
of
to be
good
fair.
faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
I'll deal with Hill.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor?
That didn't...
That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not.
That wasn't really what I thought it would be.
Decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me
Kinda.
and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What are
did
you?
want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
Oh, the hard drive.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Beautiful. I thought it was gonna be a nut shot. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. Great. Good job, Gary. Good job. Let's do that again, but better this time. Let's take my time pressing the buttons, shall we? Ugh.
Have to try harder than this.
Typical. Oh my god. Well, I'm not dead. Uppercut. Oh. Well, shit. Hello?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
I think they got away in the 2 seconds that we fell out the window. God, well, I hope Selina's okay. I'm guessing that was the she he's after. Yeah. So, that was a weird sentence.